Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Make your mark like that. Ready, set, go. Take your mark. Make your mark like that. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go.
First pitch coming your way next.
Yeah, I'm really on a grind. 247.
Now the starting pitcher in this one, Matthew Liberatore. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of the game when he's out there. Ready to go? This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground, right side. Burleson takes it himself. One out in the top of the first. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Down to the eighth spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. Liberatore with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Stays alive.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch. Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Out towards right center field, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly. What do we need to know here? Leading off, J.J. Weatherholt. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Ball 2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. Left field, Barossa towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Tripped, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talked about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Ball to strike. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Burleson ground second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Joel Pozo. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hauls it in, one away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Lars Nootbaar. Runners at second and third and one out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Base hit, one run is in. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Grounder off the pitcher. Fired to second, over to first, but he beats it. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So they get. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So the St. Louis Cardinals have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. Saying this is a great showing from a group that looks even a little stronger than expected.
Yeah, they've been a tough group to beat so far. They were looking like a team that could make some noise going into the year, and they're definitely in the mix. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
Man at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alek Thomas. Fought off foul. Liberator was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Payoff pitch. Liner snagged at first. Gives it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a base hit. Arenado makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Here's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. Jordan Walker digs in now, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Ball. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they...
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now A man into scoring position. Out to short. Perdomo slinging it to first in time. Now a chance for Alec Burleson.
The first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Foul, that ball's foul.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll will hit next. Next to hit, Pavin Smith. That one catches the zone. Now 1-2. Up the middle. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. We move on. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
Number 16, Nolan Gorman.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next to hit, Joel Pozo in the air, right field. One away. One out, man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And now the DH, Ivan Herrera. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Out towards left center. Barosa on his way over. He's got it, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tap to first, Burleson. He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Alec Thomas now. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Now back in safely at first. Jordan Walker, the next to hit. The 1-1. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One down. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. The 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That one the other way, and it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounder might be two to Weatherholt. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And that's a base hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup, Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. That's the third out. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His 23rd of the year, and they add to their lead. That one just sounded different. Here's the catcher, Joel Pozo. On the ground to the left, Perdomo. Throw to first in time. So digging in, Mason Wynn. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And a man aboard. Now at the plate, Ivan Herrera. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw into third. He's in there. Runners in the corners here. One away. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Two on, one out. Arenado over to second. On to Santana, 2. St. Louis tacks on 1 with a homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Pavin Smith now at the plate.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Outside, ball 2. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas. And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So another good inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott, second.
On the ground to first. Santana takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jordan Walker digs in now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
1 out, runner at second. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. That one to first. Santana handles, throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewald. He last pitched 2 days ago. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Out towards right center field, Thomas should have this one. And that'll do it. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 67.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. Slings to first in time. Jorge Barrosa will hit next. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Scott on the move, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 down, bases empty. And now Ivan Herrera. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2 popped up. And that's the 3rd out. Redbirds down. Where the here comes the manager out of the dugout. A new arm into the game. The righty, Richard Fitts.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavens Weatherholt. Here's Wynn for
Got
one.
him. That's an
Back
out.
to first, and that is a double play. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. It's in and out of his glove. The underhand flip. Bottom of the 8th. And step. In for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Well struck right field. Carroll ranges back. And it's gone! Home run! So he just clears the wall, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave it.
Taylor Clark takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's going to be Jordan Walker. Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back to the top of the order now. Now up for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. And that one way outside. And it's 2-1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Cade Stroud, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! Another homer. His 2nd homer of the night, and they add to their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
1 down, and now it's going to be Alec Burleson. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Got all of that one. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 10-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Here's a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joel Pozo. The 1-1. Vargas flips it. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Through 8 full, the Cards with the lead 10-0. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Manager. So they turn things over to the righty, Gordon Graceffo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The center fielder, number 5, Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Arizona with just 1 out left. So up next, Gabriel Moreno. They're down to their final strike.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Out towards right center field. Scott on the move to the alley. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
Saw the northern lights today. It's been a long time coming, and I thought I wouldn't know what to say. A fleeting moment in the sky pales in comparison to your eyes. It's the brightest blue of ever. back. The color, shape, and amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces of jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that I could never believe in something cynical. Till I'm dead, I'm overcritical in my head. One look inside of your eyes and it's like 22 on Long Island. I can see a light and it's shining again. I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was the sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks with your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I can't go back this time. Like boats against the current, born back into the past. I still chase that green line. I swear the color's different, but I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
Put it all on the line, definition of divine. Yeah, all I do is win, 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 win. Haters wanna hate, they make top.
And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Dustin May. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. All right, ready to go here. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Down to number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2. Got him. 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. The 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're...
Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Stepping in, J.J. Weatherholt. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 1 down. And now the first.
Ow!
We go to the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conant. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Hernandez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Slice to right and foul ball. Got him. That's out number 2.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be...
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. It's his 8th home run of the year. Next to hit, Otto Lopez. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. O'Brien, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Sanoja in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, left field. Nootbaar settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the... And here's the first baseman, Graham Pauley, to the right side. And that one handled to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Christopher Morel will hit next.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And that's a strike. Late with the swing there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Feed to second, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Tied him up inside with that one. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Nolan Gorman digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-6. These fans are really excited right now.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pages. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Foul ball there. This could end it. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jansen Jung.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with
swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
The final here today, 9-8 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought it was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the smooth slick Rick talking, burnt out. 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking at a wolf, or what I turn around, swinging like the first round, even in the 12th. Got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality returning to my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get it. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in. Chasing you up, only distractions, Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pet it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Michael McGreevy. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets loose.
And a bad jump puts this one out of reach. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Got him. Third out. Back here in St. Louis and getting to start. You're out. Back here in St. Louis and now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a quick out number 1. Otto Lopez, the next to hit.
Otto Lopez.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for Miami, here goes the runner. Right back to him on the mound. On to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive. Into the outfield, base hit. And it gets by him. Lopez around third. He scores and they have the lead. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, Mason Wynn. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Kyle Stowers now at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Ready to go. Start of the 4th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. And a big swing and a miss. Out to short. Win. To first. Oh. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Connor Norby digs in now. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. Smoked on the ground a second. in plenty of time to first. Marlins back here in St. Louis. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air center field. Scott in position. Takes it in for the out. Graham Pauley the next to hit. To the right side. Pozo takes it to the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Let's check it. You're out. The 1-1. That's a base hit, and they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. This one smoked, could be trouble. Oh, and he's trying for 3rd. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Heriberto.
So now with 1 away and a man at 2nd. And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Brings it in. That's out number 2. So up next, Connor Norby. Man on 2nd, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the inning. Now back here at Busch Stadium. And now for the Marlins.
For the Cardinals, number 40,
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah, I said the windows tinted, I ain't rented, I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence, I feel it. Hustling, no bad, I did it. It's just the beginning, I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line, I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close, that's involved. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's